Sorry.
Are you enjoying the podcast?
Yeah, I am.
You're watching it live in the first person.
Yes.
No, I haven't,
And
but I will, Louis. I
Go
promise.
ahead and testify to the audience. Is this all real?
Yes.
This is
100%
yeah.
real.
Yeah,
This
this
is not
is real.
scripted. Not
Nope.
scripted.
Yeah.
Okay.
She walked into some dialogue off camera, and it's this. This is how we hang out. So, if you ever want to hang out with us, pay us a lot of fucking money. Maybe you can at some point.
You are such an asshole, David. Fuck you. I mean, whatever.
He's just really upset that you can come up with that kind of money.
Yo, I am Tim Geddes. I'm here with Luis Menchaca.
Yes.
Yes.
Menchaca.
And this is Musing with Menchaca.
So, hey Tim, I was wondering. You said in your stories that you go down to Texas sometimes. So
Uh-huh. Yeah,
if you're ever in the
Texas a lot.
if you're ever in the neighborhood, I would just I was kind of hoping that you could totally host my show. Let Tim host.
I appreciate that. But you gotta be a little less creepy about it. You gotta just be like, hey dude, you can host. Don't do the whole like thing. It's creepy. You're creepy. Figure it out, dude. Don't be creepy.
So Patty or Jasmine, who wants to go next?
Oh, Jasmine, go ahead.
Do you have a topic at all?
I know we kind of threw you in a little bit, like. And if you're gonna say a topic, you got to talk about your own topic too, just so you know.
Something you're interested in.
Come on, we'll talk about fashion. We'll talk about makeup.
Don't belittle her as a freaking woman, okay?
I don't know.
Maybe she wants to talk about fucking that guy that got like cured with HIV and what that means for society.
Hey, I'm all for it.
I mean, the guy that they replaced his bone marrow.
I don't know. I saw it on like Facebook, but I didn't like. It's on my
If
to-do
it's
list.
the guy that I think it is, that they did that experiment in Germany when they just basically took out they irradiated him, killed all his white
That's
blood
pretty cool.
cells, and replaced it. It means nothing.
What?
That's not anything you can apply
To like, I don't know. I just
to
saw
society
it and it
in
was-
general. Do you know how hard it is to find like a compatible donor? And even then, he's still on medication for the rest of his life. But whatever. I'm not gonna bring the world down. Go on, you were saying?
You come up with a topic. I'm gonna think.
Patty, go for it. I knew it. You were stalling for time.
Of course I was.
Whatever comes to mind.
It seems like we talk about something and then we end up.
Anyway. At least I kept us on track. I said, okay, I said original topic, original question.
Okay, awesome. I actually do have a topic. Okay. How do you
David, don't, David, don't.
do it? Do it. It's okay. Go
Don't.
for it.
Please, you
Touching
promised.
I'm sorry, stranger.
I dislike people touching me. It makes. I mean, stop. No, really, don't. Please.
Do it. Okay.
Please.
Can you stop?
Please. Edit that out.
No, don't edit it out. Okay, so this is my
So
topic.
like, there's like, what just happened? Edit that out. That's where you get started. And like,
Or it start where I don't like people touching me and then like edit it out. That's where you should go. All right. So my topic is I'm going to just watch you finish pouring that. Okay. So
You were trying to do it so
have you ever had a woman boss?
A woman boss? Yes, I've had several.
Okay, so I am at this point wherever I feel like people don't do what I ask them to do, and then at that point, then I'm like very.
Women bosses are bitches, basically.
Yes. Okay. Why?
One of them.
Why? Like
Okay.
I feel
Because
like
they feel some sense of power. To,
no.
because
No.
they're a woman.
Exactly.
Okay. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I just
you
feel like
just
that-
riled
Okay,
me up.
wait. First off, I read in in an article or whatever that.
But any
women-
manager has any sense of power, whether it be woman or man.
Yeah, but as a woman, they're perceived more of a bitch versus a man is seen as the boss.
Yeah.
Because they're
Okay.
they're using the authority. They're implying
They're
that they're
already authoritative.
I read in an
applying
article.
the authority.
I read in an article that women surveyed. Women don't want women to be their boss.
Men don't want women to be their boss.
Either.
Go on.
So that's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
Which puts me in a real
Being a
fucking
woman?
pickle.
Because you're a boss.
I am, and I have a man who's he's been in the business forever, and I'm just his boss now, and I'm what, like fucking nothing. Like he's older than I am, so it's like, oh, you have this fucking child telling me what to do, but that's not even the point. It's people that work with, like, just do what you're supposed to fucking be doing. Why do I have to be telling people? And then they're like, oh my God, you're telling me what to do. Like, yeah, I fucking get paid for it.
I think I realize why.
Why?
Because you use emotion to justify anything you do.
It's
What does it matter how you feel? There's shit that has to happen, so you make that shit happen. End of story.
But you
You
know-
don't have to say like, "Oh my God, why don't you respect my authority?
No, it's not like that. No,
why
I
don't
don't
you?
say that.
Why do you say
This
like
is-
when I tell you to
these
do
are the
something?
words that come out of my
and
mouth.
you don't really
Why do
wanna
I have to
do
keep
it?
telling you the same thing
This is
I'm
how
telling
it
you?
should go. Do it. You don't want to do it? So I
find
can
someone
fire
else.
your ass right now and hire someone else that will.
And
Okay.
you know, I only
And
get
suddenly they
really
do it.
sassy with like, oh, there's this
Sassy. There you go. Emotion.
one. No, okay, it's
Devoid
not,
of emotion.
No, it's not even that. Oh,
Reach down, grab a pair of balls, and
Oh,
just say,
okay. Like, you know, I've
emotion.
seen that I can do that, but with only certain people.
Why is that?
fire the ones that don't give a fuck.
No,
Because
it's
then
not
they give
even
a
that.
fuck.
It's
Like,
not-
I'm sorry, you think, what was this? Go ahead. Okay.
No, but
Okay. I see that you have a problem with authority. You're fired.
I did. Oh. It's not
okay.
that.
So Saul and I,
I just solved your problem.
Saul and I used to work at a movie theater, and we had a female boss, like a GM. So she was a bit of a bitch sometimes. Would you say?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But sometimes she was fucking awesome.
She was fucking awesome. But that was for stuff that was nothing to do with working though.
After work.
After work. So it's like she was a different person.
I think I solved it.
What?
Go on. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
No, but I just think, I mean, as a person, she can like a boss can be cool, like as a person, but when you're working with them, they're not.
Shit got
real. Okay,
yeah,
first
shit
off,
got
like
done.
this is bullshit. I'm like cleaning a theater, movie theater. Okay, we're working at the movies, and he was there, but I don't think he was there physically present. But or you
I
might
was
have.
there.
You were there physically. Okay, yeah. We were cleaning theater together with said female boss, and then we're like, I find an unopened bottle of water. And then it's like, oh shit, some customer just bought a bottle of water, didn't even fucking open it, and didn't drink it. I'm like, just whatever. It's like completely sealed, like
Yeah.
and everything. I'm like, damn, you know what? I've been cleaning theaters all day. I'm fucking thirsty. And then you know what she said? Don't drink it. Throw it away. And then like straight up throw away a whole bottle of water. Just throw it away.
It's bought
And
already. I mean-
yeah, it's bought already. And it was still kind of cold too. That was the worst part. I was like, oh, it's like cold to the touch.
She made you
She's like-
throw it away.
And then she made me throw it away. And then like I damn near almost broke it open and like took a drink. And she said that if I'd have done it, she would have fired me. And I'm like, damn. What a
Did she tell you
bitch.
why?
Well, she's a bitch. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so
She was a bitch. Like,
Is that
whenever,
a policy she has to enforce?
No.
I
at all.
think that is an policy.
I
Like
don't know if
if a
it
crew
is.
member doesn't buy a product,
I think it's just you know.
a crew member doesn't buy. If a crew member can't consume
It's
something they didn't buy, they didn't
it's
pay
at
for.
your discretion
They
because
didn't pay
I'd
for
clean theaters with managers. We'd find a box of candy unopened.
Unopened.
We'd
Oh
share
yeah,
it.
which we did.
We'd share
We
it.
share, yeah.
We'd eat it, and I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, but she like you said, she was a completely different person.
On the clock,
afterwards.
and she was a stickler for the rule. Like there was
was
no
on
bending,
the
no
book.
bending,
Well,
no
then,
bending of the rules.
If she
Zero.
that's what she was
Well,
like for all the rules, then
that-
you really can't like be
She's
upset
not.
with her.
She's not a bitch. She's just doing her job.
Yeah.
Now, if you can say she's just doing her job and it's not affecting, I don't know, your civil rights, then she's just doing her job.
She really was doing her job, but it's just
mean,
it was really puzzling.
The fact
how,
that she's a woman is what made her a bitch, and that makes you sexist.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sexist.
No, so back me up on this. You were there. I mean,
I
did,
back
would
up
you?
the
Would it
you
have been different if it was a man?
she
no,
probably- she
I
was a
would say
man.
he was a dick.
She was
no,
a man.
I would say he would. I would
Would
say
you call
he'd
him
be-
a bitch?
I'll call him a dick. And we had and immediately after her, no, not immediately, but after her, someone else was a GM, and I thought he was a dick because he was like her but worse.
And
So
he had
he
this he had
followed-
this certain like character way he.
And yeah, and at
he
the
let
very
things
at
play
the
out
very-
before he told you something.
And at the
but-
very least, she wasn't too facey. At least he was. He was
Yeah,
very
he's
too
straight
facey.
up two-faced.
You know, I knew this one. I worked at a movie theater as well for a summer.
Yes, different movie theater company.
And there was this one guy. You know how I don't see why anybody would buy anything from a movie theater. One, it's jacked up price. They're robbing you blind, and they're like, oh, it's okay because we're a movie theater. It's not okay. It's not okay. And two, it's disgusting. I worked at a movie theater. It's all disgusting. You would
Yeah,
I
not buy it
second that.
if you knew.
the
If you knew the
third
things I've seen, the things I've done.
Tell us about
you
the
would
hot
not.
dogs.
You would not eat
Tell us
anything.
about the hot dogs.
I'm not going to tell you about the hot dogs or the cheese people. But I'll
think that's
say
cheese?
that
You think that's cheese?
one of the employees, well, I only describe as off the chain guy.
Oh, off the chain.
And because everything was off the chain. Man, hey, bro, let me tell you about this. You want me to tell you what's off the chain? Let me tell you what's off the chain. He looked through a menu. You see this right here? This breadsticks right here? Off the chain. Oh, let me tell you what else is off the chain. See this pizza? Off the chain. Everything was fucking off the chain if it was okay. But he actually found an open bag of one of those 5.25 bags of Skittles.
Okay, $5.25. Wow.
That was back then.
That is so expensive.
So, well, our shit was like $4.25,
Yeah,
$4.75.
$5.25 for a shitty bag of Skittles. You can get like
For a
At
dollar.
a
bigger
gas
bag
station.
for $1 at a
Gas
Walgreens
station
or
or
something.
something, yeah, okay.
So just take it in with you. They won't catch you. They can't search you legally. Just do it. Well, anyway, he ended up getting the bag, taking it back to the register, refunding, and getting the $5.25.
Wow.
Now, is that wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Company policy says it is. But if you were
Stealing.
a
It's
customer,
stealing.
oh, but here's the thing: who's stealing here? If the customer would have eaten that bag, the company's still stealing because they're ripping you off
No.
for a fucking Skittles of $5.25.
No.
First off,
But now,
markups
if
are
you
a
would have
thing,
said,
man.
you know what, I don't want this bag of Skittles, I think it's somehow faulty or I just don't want it, I'm going to refund it. Customer refunds it.
Yeah.
The one who bought it. That's then just a refund.
Did he get fired?
Who was there? Was there a crime? Not really.
Yes.
Because the client didn't get ripped off.
I'll tell you one
and
thing
the
I
movie
did.
theater still has its product that is way, way overpriced.
I did
now,
one
the
thing-
fact
I did
that an
one thing.
employee who works for minimum wage would have to work an hour to afford that fucking bag of Skittles.
Is it?
did one thing.
Suddenly
okay, hold on.
refunds it and then gets an hour's worth of pay back. Where's the right and wrong? If
First
you
of all-
charge me
Okay, look, I had a manager.
$15
I had a manager.
for a large popcorn and a drink. Oh no, 2 drinks and a large popcorn, $15.
Not even more. It's more than
You
that,
should
man.
pay your employees more. You should, because they should not be earning minimum wage for the shit that they have to do. That's you're not respecting your own employees. Why would I respect you as a company?
Yeah.
Then
So
don't
every
go watch
time,
movies.
work there.
someone says, "Oh my God, no." My beef is not with the employees. My beef is with the managers, higher management, and managers because they can decide to give you a raise. They can. They choose not to, and those
No.
choices is what makes them guilty.
Well,
so when
the
people
managers
say, "Oh
couldn't
no,
because they had to be
you're,
like-"
you're stealing from them because you're downloading movies illegally. Download those movies illegally. Fuck them.
Damn.
Fuck them.
Yay for piracy.
No,
Yay
but
for piracy.
Okay, look, I got in trouble one time. I got a manager talk to me. He was like, I was playing the system too. Like we had those Coke cups, and on the side of them they had like a little peely thing that says, "Hey, get a free popcorn or a free candy, a free drink, all that stuff." And so what I would do is like when I'm cleaning the theaters, and people wouldn't even know that they had the tags there. Like I would actually go in there and peel those things and stuff, and like use them on my own days off and stuff. Like getting a free large popcorn, free large drink, and a candy.
But you know why it's wrong?
Why?
Because the company can't make money off of you.
True. Because
Damn.
no, it's
And
true.
then the manager was like, "Hey, Luis, that's stealing. Don't do
That's
that."
not stealing.
That's what they said to me.
That's not stealing.
That's what they said. I was on my
Trash is
day-
trash.
Yeah.
Did you know trash is trash? Did you know like so if I put my trash out in the fucking block and they're not technically trespassing, they can take it because it's fucking trash.
You should have. You should have
Trash
used
is
that.
trash.
Oh, you should have gotten
The
a
only
lawyer.
reason why
Sue the shit out of them.
that's stealing. They're not stealing. They're not making money off of you. If I were stealing, I'd be taking their money. Me not giving them money for something they don't fucking deserve is not stealing.
Shit.
You're really passionate, but yet you pay what, like $20 to go watch a movie in IMAX?
I pay $20 to get laid. There's a difference. There's a difference here. Okay, here's the thing. What's prostitution? Prostitution
topic?
is you paying someone for sex. But
Women
you
are
paying a lot of
prostitutes.
money for
There you
women
go.
who would then possibly have sex with you. Not prostitution. So where's the gray line there? And no, I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and retract my statement and say that just because I'm taking a woman out to the movies does not mean I'm paying for her to have sex with me. I'm really, really hoping she has sex with me, so I'm gonna go through all the
rigmarole.
I'll make her. I want her to like me, and she knows that I want her to like me, which is probably why she's gonna put out. Okay. So
First off, they just need to know that you're the scientist, and they'll just
you know what?
their panties will disappear. Like,
did you know I've actually made the conscious decision not to tell people that I have a bachelor's of science? That when I meet a woman, I don't tell her that.
Oh my god.
you just
I don't say
you
it.
just made me a little wet right now.
Oh,
Which
is
you're
that
a man, so
microbiology? Please say it slower.
No, I wouldn't say that. And then I'll as much as I just said, oh, don't dumb yourself down, chicks. If you're somehow perceived as this guy who could possibly be a very stable man financially, you could be then I don't know, targeted.
Oh my god, this can
So
get.
you have to be careful. You have to be careful. You have to be covert.
So do you tell them that you're a construction worker in like your Spanish voice?
I don't say a lot of things.
Do you say it with a heavy accent?
Here's the question that always comes up. No matter what I tell them, I can lie to them. I can be honest with them. There's always this. Oh, so how much do they pay at your job? It's none of your damn business. What they pay me. It's not your. I don't even tell my coworkers what they pay me.
Of course
Okay,
not.
I don't, because it's good. It's good, but it's not awesome. It's not what I want. Because again, higher peak over there. I'm gonna climb it. I'm gonna earn more money. But I'm not gonna tell you how much I earn.
How often do you get asked how much you get paid?
That would imply how many times they go on dates. So I'm not gonna answer that.
Damn.
Stupid
So my
fucking question.
I think people, you know what? That is really annoying. How much do you make?
Yeah, we'll try this out right now. Patty, what's your favorite color?
Green. That's it.
How much money do you make?
Shut the fuck up. You don't
See,
even know that.
it's usually in that order.
Yeah.
It's like, what's your favorite color? How much money do you make? And then later on, they'll ask like, how many people you fucked? How many people?
That's usually
how
how it
many
goes.
people you have fucked has
No.
more validity
No,
than how
no.
much you earn.
No.
That should come up first. Like, wait a minute, before I figure out whether or not
It's
you're
maybe-
stable.
maybe-
Are you a filthy motherfucker?
I think the
Are
question
you
is
disgusting? Do you fuck around?
like,
Are you a
think
whore?
The most valid question is how many people are you currently fucking?
Oh.
Instead of like how many people have you fucked? Because
That's
that
still a
list
bad
is
number.
long.
That's not a number you want to share.
Yeah, I know.
That's none of their fucking. Are you fucking them? Then they don't need to know.
Do you pay my bills?
Do you pay my shit? You pay my shit?
Whatever.
You pay my shit? I'll tell you who I'm fucking. But you don't pay my shit, so I ain't telling you shit.
Whatever.
So going back to the original topic about women in power are being bitches. So
Oh, you
That
know
was-
what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this here.
Hold on.
I think
before
powerful
you even say
women
anything.
are sexy. I think. No, really. Hey, hey. No.
No.
Hey. I'm gonna say, I take a little bit more pride saying I fucked her to myself
oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
because
Yeah, okay.
she's the boss. I like that.
Okay.
Maybe at some point, if I joined the military, at some point, I'd be like, yeah, I salute her in the morning, but
Shut up! Don't you dare use that line.
the night before, she was on her knees.
Patty, what's your takeaway on the topic? You brought it up.
You guys are all
I'm gonna
assholes
stop
and
drinking.
sexists.
No, man, well, we've
No,
established.
that's not. I'm
we
not
have
being
established
sexist. I'm
that
just
a
saying
lot.
what's sexy. What's wrong with
Women in
finding
power.
powerful women sexy?
I
There's
feel
nothing
like-
wrong with that, ladies.
I feel like
I don't know.
personally, I've gotten hung up on being a bitch or not being a bitch and wanting to be like nurturing and like taking care of the people. But I'm reaching
I can
a
see
point.
that.
I'm reaching a point where I'm gonna just be a straight up cunt with everybody. I'm gonna just start firing people left and right. Like I've reached that point.
Well, I'll tell you what, let me
don't
tell
be
you
a
this.
cunt. Just be a man.
Let me just
Okay,
let me
fine.
just say
I'm
this.
gonna be a man.
I will
I'm
say
gonna
this.
grow a dick and balls.
I will say this. I've had in my current job that I will not talk about where I work at. But in my current job, I've had a total of 4, maybe 5. I want to say 4 female bosses, and all of them were like legit awesome and cool and super awesome to work with. I don't know how I managed to get lucky with 4 female bosses that were just
Do you do your
Cool.
job?
yes.
Okay, well there you go.
That's probably it.
Oh, okay.
I hate people that are slackers. And you know, every time, like, and I know which ones they are because once they hear my fucking keys, like when I'm walking towards them, they all fucking disappear. I'm like, oh, so y'all were having a fucking conversation on my clock?
We did that at the movie theater, though.
Yeah.
We heard the keys jingle, and it doesn't matter if it was a guy or a girl boss. If you heard the keys jingle, you know you had to start.
Something.
You have to start looking like you're working. That's what happened.
I have somebody saying like, oh.
Except for one manager that was on her phone constantly.
Oh, yeah. Well, there were a couple of managers who didn't give a fuck. And you would just still mind.
There was 2 out of 3 that didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But they were 2 different people. We liked one of them, and the other one was just lazy. Just did not do anything.
So,
But he was cool.
Yeah.
It was fine.
We just
It was fun because
we ran all over
the
him.
theater was so slow at the time that we literally just showed up. Me and my friend Tipsy, we made a ball, and we would throw it from the top of the concession stand all the way to the box office for an hour.
Oh, my God.
What was it made out of?
A cup.
It was made out of paper and tape.
I knew tape was gonna make an appearance there.
Paper and
No,
tape.
well, there was one
once.
time we were so slow that we literally we took a cup, like a courtesy cup, we balled it up, and we made a broom. We took a broom and made it a bat, and we had like one of those standees as our backdrop, and we were playing baseball on the concession area. It was so fucking awesome.
Oh, let me tell you what somebody did. Oh my God, I almost damn near beat the shit out of him with this thing.
Okay.
He brought his fucking Game Boy to work because he said, oh, when it's slow, because he was a shift. So when it's slow, he would just sit in the office and play. And I was like, there's shit to clean. And I was like, I wanted to scream. Like, that's how it was. I saw him one day and then I saw him the next day and I was like, why did you bring that? And he was like, oh, because when it's slow, I just play. I'd rather you didn't bring that. There's other stuff that you could be doing.
When I worked for a major bank, I'm not going to say which one.
Yeah.
I took my DS to work and I played Pokemon for 8 hours.
Yes.
And I did that for weeks at a time. I think it was Black and White was just out. And
and you were playing with Edgar.
Yeah, I was playing with Edgar. And man, I had straight up chess games with him at work while on the clock. And I remember this one guy whom I didn't know at the time who he was. He just showed up like, hey, could you put that away? I'm like, yeah, I suppose I could. He's like, well, put it away right now. I'm like, well, I'm saving my game. He's like, are you?
I would have fired your ass.
Here's the thing. At that point, I had a devil may care attitude.
Yeah, you were like, I want to get fired.
Yeah, I was like, fire me.
Yeah.
Fire me. Do it. It'd be
I
worth you
fucking
doing
hate
it.
people like him.
Just so I can see you do it.
Oh, I hate people like him.
And that guy, turns out it wasn't my boss. He was my boss's boss.
Holy shit.
And I was like, oh, so who's that guy? And my boss was like, yeah, he's my boss. And oh, okay, well, he seems kind of like a dick. And he was like 30 feet away. So I was kind of hoping he heard it, but he didn't. And later on, I'm not going to say what happened, but I was in his office.
Okay.
And it was we had this pissing contest. I didn't know I was walking into a pissing contest. Otherwise, I would have drank some water. I don't know. and I walked in there, and I guess he was expecting like, oh no, I need this job. Oh no, I need insurance for my kids. I'm like, I don't got kids.
I got nothing.
I got nothing to live for.
Oh my God.
All right, I got nothing to lose. What the fuck you want to do? So it that turned into a pissing contest. And I'm going to tell you right now, I won. This guy earns $65K a year. I won.
Because that's all you do is win. Winning is not that hard.
I try.
Winning is not that hard.
I try. But
if you made a big deal over every single time you won.
But honestly, I did not like that job. The financial
industry.
I'm going to say sector.
Okay.
Is heartless.
Yes. Cutthroat.
It's cutthroat. And
if anything, you should have thrived.
You have to have a certain personality. I mean, I was not happy with myself going home, and
he needs you to stop
the grinding
that.
of the cup.
Yeah. I was not happy going home at night. I was not. I was like, man, I'm proud of my job. No, I was not proud of my job. It was, there was.
You sell your soul every day.
There was some heart-wrenching scenarios you had to deal with people and their finances, and you're not there to help them.
Nope.
You're there to help the bank, okay? They'll lie to you and say, "Oh no, we have our customers." The bank's customers aren't their customers. It's the shareholders that are the main importance factor here. So So you sell them down the river a lot.
Yep.
And you get the calls that they're crying and all the heart-wrenching scenarios. And they were a bit pushed into it and bullied into their scenario. Could you help them? Yeah. But it's not cost effective to help them. So you don't.
Yeah, and you like off the record. I guess maybe I should edit this out. Maybe you
Ma-
had a. All right, and we're back. We're back. And we're back. Yeah. So skip that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. A good thing I made sure to make a mental marker for myself in editing. But anyways, so women in power, they're not bitches. They're just
Doing their job.
they're just doing their job.
Are we wrapping it up?
Wrap
Because
it up. Let's wrap it up.
I thought that I might have a better subject suddenly come to mind. But
You want to do a fifth topic?
No, I don't know.
Instead of, did you want
I
to do
mean,
one?
Jasmine.
I'm always interested in what he's saying. Go for it.
Do not fucking feed the ego. Oh
Okay,
my God.
Jasmine, let me ask you.
It's
before
okay to feed the
before-
evil if it's a necessary evil.
Let me ask you this question before we move on to a fifth topic, because David's gonna take a fifth one. I'll give it to him. I don't care. We got 5 people.
I can take a lot.
We got 5 people here. I can do 5 topics.
I'm sure you can.
So
You'd
my
know.
question is, did you watch
would I?
any of the podcasts prior to coming on to the show?
No,
No.
I haven't. I know. I'm
Are
sorry.
you enjoying the podcast?
Yeah, I am.
You're watching it live in the first person.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I haven't,
And
but I will, Louis. I
Go
promise.
ahead and testify to the audience. Is this all real?
Yes.
This is
100%
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
This
this
is not
is real.
scripted. Not
Nope.
scripted.
Yeah.
Okay.
She walked into some dialogue off camera, and it's this. This is how we hang out. So, if you ever want to hang out with us, pay us a lot of fucking money. Maybe you can at some point.
You are such an asshole, David. Fuck you. I mean, whatever.
He's just really upset that you can come up with that kind of money.
Oh, is that? Before we get on the
No,
topic, are
it's
you
okay.
disappointed in my decision to do it?
No.
Okay.
Wait, people make a lot of money doing this?
No. Okay. So there's
Sometimes, if you have these gullible people to pay you.
yeah, they got thousands.
Called
of people.
Menchaca.
They got thousands of people that pay them.
No, it's okay. No, I'm impressed with what you've done so far. So far.
But can you get those really
But-
cool microphones?
I'd have those microphones are expensive. I'd have to invest more money. I've
No,
already
no,
invested too
no.
much
Don't-
money.
don't-
Plus,
don't-
my
don't get more.
my audio quality is
Wait till
just
your
fine.
sponsor. Wait till
yeah.
a sponsor.
Yeah, wait till a sponsor. I'll get
Sponsors.
a new I will sooner get a new camera before I get a new
Oh,
microphone.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
What's
cool.
wrong with the camera? I like it.
I would like
There's
to,
some limitations to it. There's some yeah.
Yeah, like airtime. It's probably not recording right now.
No, it's recording. It's recording.
There's still
Okay.
a
There's a
little
red.
dot.
There's a red dot.
I look very serious at the camera. Like,